And we're live. Oh my goodness. It's Fluid Friday. Thank you guys for coming in. Hi, Matty Tarot.
Hello.
How's it going?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good. I'm excited to well, I'm going to just show mine right now. I've got my cup and we'll be asking people what they have in their cup. We'll
Yes.
let some people come in. Sorry, we were a couple minutes late, but that kind of happens.
Sorry about that.
I'll be right back. Okay. I have an echo show that starts to talk. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Nia. How are you guys? You guys have something to drink, you guys? Let us know what's in your cup.
Fluid Friday.
It is Fluid Friday.
Yeah, what's in your cup? Let us know in the comments.
You know, I did buy mocktails, margaritas.
Okay.
Well, I forgot. So I've got Diet Cola. So with ice, I am so ready. That will keep me up all night. I did that the other night. I don't know. I was out on my own. This is going to be fun. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to get a giant, cola. And I drank it. And then I stayed up until like 3. So, okay. Nia's first. Immune boosting tea. You're feeling run down from school. Yes, immunity, whatever will boost your energy. Emergency. I take all that stuff. I love my Christmas in Paris tea. I like that. I love water. But yeah, I'm a little addicted to the cola, I gotta say. Oh, Michelle has an answer. Let's bring her on. Water. And yes. I see Matty Tarot has water.
Water.
I don't have water.
I also have this lovely strawberry gin daiquiri.
Oh, I love daiquiris. It's like, to me, it's like the fruity stuff. And especially if you could put it in a blender. Oh my gosh, I'm in. Love it. Oh, so good. Okay. We're setting up. I didn't get my dice out today. I just have my tarot cards. So it's been a long day already, but let me give some announcements. SD Spooky Adventures. If you're in San Diego, they are having tomorrow at 6 p.m. a tour of Heritage Park. Now that's in Old Town, and these are the old Victorian houses that were brought from all over San Diego and saved on this park property. Super haunted. And so Janine will be doing a tour there. And the perk is that you can walk right over to the rock store. And they have fantastic stones and crystals, great prices. So they're going to go shopping. And also, I think it's $10 for the ticket. I mean, that's insane. You get to a guided tour to each one, the history, paranormal investigators, everything, and then walk over to the shop. And that's in Coyote Cafe, where you could go and have great Mexican food. So I believe tonight, I think they were doing one of the gas lamp museum. I wish I would have gone to that one. But anyway, so how you find out about all this is we have a meetup in San Diego. So if you're coming to San Diego, join the meetup for Psychic Fixes. We have 762 members today. And see what we're doing. Paranormal investigations, tours, all kinds of fun stuff. Hi, Erica. Hi, Leanne. Okay, what's in your cup tonight?
What's in your cup?
Explain what that is, Matty Tarot. What we're doing.
This is a strawberry gin daiquiri. What we're doing. So it's Fluid Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Fluid Friday means you're encouraged to drink your fluids, whatever those are. So, water, tea, soda, this lovely strawberry gin daiquiri I made here. Actually, my husband made it for me, so that was very kind of him. But yes, or Debbie, she's got her diet cola, her diet soda. But yeah, we're playing What's in Your Cup. Let us know in the chat what's in your cup, and we're doing free readings.
Okay. Let's see, I'm looking. Hi, Leanne. And please, you guys, share the show. And one of the things we ask, this is free readings, but one of the things we would love for you to do is to go to YouTube, youtube.com/@Matty Tarot, and subscribe. We're going to build up that YouTube. This is super important when you have a business, and we want to promote Matty Tarot and his wonderful psychic abilities and mediumship, which you guys are getting to know about because he's giving readings. So, oh, look at Erica subscribe. Can you hear me? Okay, technical difficulties. That's fine. Okay, Leanne, let's see what you had. I think he's...
There we go.
You can hear now? I thought you're giving me some kind of sign language.
I was trying to say, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay. Leanne is cider and now water. And you're from England in the UK, coming from there, watching. Thank you so much. And then Michelle. Hi, Michelle. And you'll subscribe to his YouTube. Thank you so much. Like I said, in business, it's super important to get that mark of 1,000 so that you can start going live on there and doing stuff. You get some perks. But we're happy to be here on Psychic Fixes Facebook and YouTube. And how we're going to work is, we're going to do readings, and you can let us know. Matty, tonight, is it certain things? What are you going to be doing? Dice or pendulum or cards? What are you going to do tonight?
So tonight I'm doing, so on Fridays I do whatever I'm drawn to, mostly tarot.
And I'm tarot tonight. I didn't get my dice out. And Michelle just to subscribe. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle.
And please share the show. So we're going to be here for a whole hour, and we need bunches of people to come in because we're pretty fast. And they'll, get a chance to get a reading. Both Matty and I are 5-star readers. That means we are at the max. And so I do have like my certified or whatever, and I wish I had the number, is over 4,000 just on one site that I work on, 5-star reader. So you're getting 2 great people here, and it's always fun.
I don't have those kind of credentials, Debbie, but I am, fairly new, and every single review I've gotten on Google thus far is 5 stars. So that's lovely. But if you have gotten a free reading from me on here and it resonated, do me a favor, type in Matty Tarot on Google and leave me a 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate it. It brings more traffic to my page, and it brings more business, and, it's how I make my living. So I greatly appreciate that.
That's wonderful. Erica's been on a show on Psychicfixes, and she has her own page, Atlas Readings by Erica.
Okay.
And Erica, I think you were live today. Matter of fact, I think you saw that. I was busy, so I didn't get to watch. I love to watch the other people and see how they do and their responses and stuff, and just support them by having, people in the room watching. So please, you guys, share the show. Now, Matty, we'll find somebody here, and let me see. And if I miss you giving a reading, just go back to the comments and say, hey, I missed, you missed me. And what do you want? A general reading? I can do 3 months general reading. And Matty, any question? Is it okay for any question from them?
Yeah, if you have a yes or no question you want answered, I can use the pendulum. I've got that here. I've got dice divination. I will, if I'm drawn to that, we can answer. And then, tarot for any general or, 3-month or love.
Great. Erica, I see you first there. So you said love the red and white, very Christmassy. I'm thinking that's his drink in my shirt. It's just I want to be comfortable. If I'm going to do this, back in the days, I'd have spider stuff on and a witch's hat. Put it that way. Okay, I'm going to get your energy right now, Erica.
General reading. Let's see.
Maybe we'll get a message or something. We'll see. Next Friday, I'll get out those dice and I'll get out the angel board and we'll do that. That was fun.
That was fun.
Okay, I'm taking some cards.
All right, let's.
You know what, Matty, what I'm going to do, Matty Tarot, is I'm going to start like doing a thing where I can do a little ritual for somebody or like manifesting. And they can just put what they want manifested. And, if it's in the card, so to speak, if it's something that the other side approves of or whatever, I'll do a little manifesting for them.
Okay.
That'll be something different. And, I used to do that 10 years ago. And I got a good reputation for that. And I think maybe on Monday, I'll start offering that.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
I love
something different. Erica, you got the biggest cards in the world here. What the heck? I'm still putting them down. Okay. I'll go ahead and start. Yeah. I do want to tell you, Erica, that the first card down tells me a little bit of heartache. Crossing you in temporary energy is now. This is a rushing card. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go. Yeah, that one looks good. No. You need to slow down in what you're spending your energy on. Okay, we can only split it so many ways. I do feel like there's going to be an ending for you in the future that you're going to be happy. I'm going to let that go or that person go or this. I'm done. I'm done with it. And I see you going on and being happy about that. I do feel like that you did make a really good decision and made the right decision in the past. Okay. They're showing me you waiting on some kind of results or something coming in. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. I do see that there's going to be something that comes in that really surprises you. And I really feel like this is part of a life lesson coming in for you, like something from your soul contract, you get to check that off, by the way. But I do feel like there's something surprising, something that you're destined to go through. I do feel like that you'll be on a healing path after that, which is really good. I do feel like that. I don't think it's you, but I think somebody's coming in as a mentor for you. I hope that resonates. Also, be careful with money. Manifest that money in. The cash that you want, go tell the universe what you want. Use that law of attraction because I see that it will be a little bit of juggling money here. And a lot of times when I'm doing readings and I get this in December or just before, we know, watch the spending and manifest what you want to come in. And that's what I have for you.
Right. That's lovely. Yes. Erica, you are money-minded right now. You're very business-oriented. Maybe you're starting your own business or something in regard to your career. This has to do with your intuition. I've got the High Priestess here. Some sort of intuitive messages coming through. And you're following that. So Queen of Materials here, you're very practical about it. You're taking a practical approach. You kind of you're manifesting, you're allowing things to come to you. But also you're very generous with your time. I do see that. However, this is causing an emotional awakening for you. I've got the Ace of Emotions here. I'm using the Muse Tarot deck, so it's not the cups and the pentacles and all that. So we've got the materials as pentacles, emotions as cups. So Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This is an emotional awakening for you. It's something to do. It's really opening your eyes. Your light is expanding. Your sense of awareness is expanding. You're having interactions with people that are bringing you profound messages, and it's something you're enjoying a lot. It brings you a lot of happiness. You have abundance coming. You may not have seen the monetary gain yet, but I do see that coming for you because that's followed by the success card. So success is soon to follow. You have to have an abundant mindset before the success comes, though. You have to, I always say, money flows. It's the flow of currency. It's a liquid asset. So it flows out and in like the tides of the ocean. And, we should be grateful. If the tide flows out and you feel like you don't have a lot right now, for lack of a better term, I'm going to use a metaphor, take a moment to stroll through and look at the tide pools. And before you know it, the tide will flow right back in. So money flows in and out. Be grateful both when you have it to spend, when you're spending it, and when it's coming in. And that will change your whole dynamic about how you receive money. What you don't see coming, though, is a collaboration. Maybe you do see it coming, actually, but it is something fairly new again. So there is a collaboration and a team effort that is coming that, again, brings you happiness, abundance, and success.
Very good. I'm so glad you got the High Priestess card because Erica's a medium. So that's good. So validation there, Erica. Very good. All right. So you guys, what's in your cup? It's Fluid Friday. Put in the comments what you're drinking. So I have Diet Cola. I'm going to sip. Matty Tarot has the pretty drink. Okay.
Three made with gin.
Michelle's next. Okay. Hi, Michelle.
Hi,
a love reading. Oh, for next year. Okay. Okay, I'm going to grab your energy.
Well, that one flew out.
We like those.
I love it when it flies out, yeah.
By the way, you guys, there are donation links in the description, and scrolling down under us, you can see how you can donate to Matty Tarot via Cash App or Venmo.
Yes.
If you happen to just have PayPal, you can send that to Psychicfixes, and I send him the money. So if you want to give him a tip, there you go.
Yes, much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Okay.
Okay. Any people that I see, Michelle, I'm going to describe them to you, okay? Now, the first 4 cards that I always do give me a little bit about you, energy crossing, the future, the past. I really like the card that comes down for you. It's a very great card of independence, and it's my entrepreneurial card. Sometimes it means I'm going to open my own business, or I want to be my own boss, or I have that spirit of entrepreneurship. I do get this new beginning for you, almost like I'm just having a positive attitude to go do something new. Let your intuition guide you if this manifests, okay? I do get challenges for you ahead. Like it's hard to go forward. You don't want to go backwards. You're kind of hanging in there. And that's okay. I don't have anything, adverse really around that. Just talk to your guides and say, clear the path. A little bit of not seeing clearly and then being a little stuck in the past, but it's okay. Um, I don't know if you're going on a trip or we're just going on this path of healing. I do get this justice card, which sometimes means some legal type of paperwork coming in. We are talking about 2024. So I do feel like there's this big thing about making the right decision, but we might have some legal paperwork there. I do have a very loving, wonderful woman. I get very nurturing, super creative, by the way, and very intuitive. So this could be you or someone that comes in as a priority. But I want to say it's you. I also want to say that I see you working really well with people, but it's more into the fall before I see a man coming in, or a male type of energy, very much a match. We have a match for the Queen of Cups. So very loving and uh, very much caring, romantic, and all of that. Now, the hint about this guy, he likes nature. He likes being where there's rivers and streams. And you can know that once you start talking to him, he'll be presenting about water. But I feel like he's really, really, really great. But the one thing that they tell me for you for 2024 is to make sure that you're manifesting for cash and finances and prosperity. Okay. Because I feel like at the end of the year, you'll be thinking a little bit like, I should have made more money. So let's change that, flip it over and start asking for that money to come in. If you don't know how to manifest, go to psychicfixes@gmail.com and I will gift you my book on manifesting. And it's just about 40 pages that tells you this is how you do this one, that one, that one. It just keeps going. And so that's what I have for you. So the ladder of 2024. Okay.
All right, Debbie, that was lovely. Michelle, I have. Okay, so the Six of Cups came out here. You have nostalgia about somebody. You're thinking of someone that's no longer connected to you in such a way that you would like. And this kind of fell apart, or they left, or you decided to finally walk away. I'm getting more so that they walked away, though, because it was tired. It was a situation that was kind of, it just ran its course. You got to set boundaries. I got the Queen of Voices here, which is the Queen of Swords. You got to set boundaries. The Queen of Swords, I like to say, she is very firm, and she allows people in. However, and she's very clear about her boundaries. And she says, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, and I don't take any And if somebody crosses the line, the Queen of Swords is like off with their head. So she just doesn't accept it. So firm boundaries, sticking to them. I've got the Nine of Wands here, which is like the wounded warrior, so it's like you're hopeful, you're still going, but you're hurt. You're dealing with the pain as you go. However, you got to face your fears and you got to keep moving forward. I do also get the Nine of Pentacles here, which is the extreme sense of independence, also financial stability. So that's, something you're going to be working toward. Underneath the Nine of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles. So manifesting new opportunities, monetary opportunities, tangible things in your life. I do see here, with the Nine of Wands, I will say this. It typically means that you're faced with a situation that is triggering back to something, and that you're facing it with, although you're fearful, you're still facing it with hope and with, hoping for the best, wishing for the best. So I will say this, in 2024, the focus isn't around love. The focus is more around you getting your financial stability, getting, the ball rolling there. But you do meet somebody, and your inner guidance messages are saying a few things. So before you get there, before you meet them, you got to release the guilt of not setting boundaries with this past person. Release the guilt of whatever it is you're telling yourself. Allow the transformation. You need some time alone. That's very important. One step at a time, because that is what will lead you to meeting this person. And just, again, one step at a time. Take it day by day. One foot in front of the other. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get the cart ahead of the horse, okay? That's all I have for you today.
Thank you. Let's check in on Fluid Friday. What's in your cup? We have Erica drinking beer. Love beer. Beer is good. And Christine. Hi, Christine. Having some red wine.
Okay.
We have. Go ahead.
What kind of red wine?
And then let's say hi to Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. How are you? Kimmy's my friend. Arizona green tea.
Ooh.
Oh, very good. Let me see if there's new comments. We have Michelle. Let's see. Michelle said, let me bring her up. Yes, I do need to set firm boundaries. Thank you both. There we go. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Hi, Kim. And she's saying hi. Hi, Karen. Get all these great people in here. I'm going to back up and find the next person. And that's going to take me just a minute. Thank you guys for subscribing to Matty Tarot on YouTube. Okay. Here we go with Nia Anderson. Hello. I love we have these repeat people and we can have fun with them, and new people. It's so great. And Michelle, I know you asked for a three-month love reading, but since we did 2024, we're going to go on down the list. And if we have time, I would go back and look for you. Okay.
Oh. All right.
Have you had the cards like literally pop out and go across the room? Isn't that crazy?
Yes, but also like sometimes it's just because I'm clumsy or something. But yeah, mostly when they fly out, it's like, okay, those cards are important. But I can tell when it's like, that was an important card or that was me messing up. And so
this is the thing. So that's what I love about you, because I agree with that. And most of the time I never take that extra one that pops out. It's just it, but most of the psychics and the tarot readers, Matty Tarot, they believe that every single card that falls down has meant to be read. And I'm sitting there going, no, not really.
I agree with you on that, Debbie, actually. So I think your intuition will tell you. And the best thing I've learned is that, that little voice in your head that says it, and then you start to doubt yourself. It's almost natural. And then you start to second guess. Well, you go with the first thing. You go with the first
always.
voice. And
always.
And then when you're angry and you're in a negative space, you go with the second voice, because the first one talking when you're angry is your ego.
Yeah, you need to give it that little time.
Yeah,
and come back to your
exactly.
senses.
No, there's times where cards fly out, and I'm like, okay, that was just me messing up. But I like to tell people, I'm like, I'm not picking and choosing what is coming out here. It's just I just messed up, and I can tell. So like,
yeah, it's true, but that's true. Okay. I don't have any timing on your reading, but you have great cards. You have good cards. Stop worrying. You worry too much. Bring that down. I do feel like that I want you to do an affirmation so that you can always kind of see clearly and make decisions. So make one up. I see clearly every day. I see the right decision and I take it, whatever, make something up because I get you in a little stuck on decision making. Okay. I do feel like that you're just manifesting your ship to come in, all that good stuff to come into you. So you got good cards here. You're going to have a change in your home though. In the future, it shows me we're going to get a new home or we're going to fix it up. We're doing something here. And it's very positive. I love it. Past position, I think that you went through something that just made you kind of sit down and go, okay, what do I want out of life? And that's fine. That's good. Even though we go through these times that are uncomfortable and something happens, it's a benefit for us to go and figure out where we want to go from there. So, very good. I do get a King of Wands here. So, I get an ambitious male that steps in. I feel like he's business minded and so motivated. And usually, I don't get like this little joyful glee. I never do. It's probably the first time, but I do get this from this person. And I really do feel like that he'll be a benefit or a good friend and helping to instill a little motivation to lift you. So I love that. I do get the relationship card. I do feel like either it's a wedding, a family reunion, or some kind of good relationship. This is my happily ever after card. One of the best cards that I can pull. Very good. So you're going to get some money, Nia. It's attached to you. So it's not the lottery. But sometimes this can be bonuses or money being paid back or refunds or inheritance, but there's some money kind of coming in. Also, I see you just going off and getting your desires and reaching your goals and making a change for the better in your home, which I see a change coming in your career, whatever. Good stuff. I also see a new project, new stream of money, or a new job for you as well. So here we go. It's handing you the money here. I also feel like once you get this new stream of money or this new job, you're going to be able, I'm going to tell you, this is the money maker. This is where you get an investment that you take care of. And eventually it takes care of all your needs and wants. So this is very, very good opportunity, but they still show me that you worry too much. So bring that down. You don't have to worry that much. Great cards.
All right, Debbie. Yeah, I also see this worry, Nia. This is an internal conflict that you're struggling with. It may seem external. So I want to be very clear about something. It may seem like others or someone else. However, it's an internal thing. So one of the best pieces of advice that had just made profound changes, caused me to make profound changes in my life was when somebody said it to me this way. They said, the world is not happening to you. People aren't doing things to you. The world is just happening. And then we are taking that information and we're putting it through a very, very personalized, very unique filter that only exists in our mind. So we're putting it through this filter based on our experiences, our upbringing, everything we've been through in life. And then we're projecting that and everything that means back out onto the world. And when you can see it that way and realize that most of the time, the way we're seeing something is because of an internal thing about us. You might think people push your buttons. Well, the question is not, why does this person keep pushing my buttons? The question is, how do I dismantle the wiring to this button so that it does not exist, so this person can't even press it, even if whatever they're doing, that button's not even there for them to press. So that's the question you want to ask yourself. You want to take some time to rest right now, surrender to the whole of the circumstances. I do see that you're wanting recognition about something. Give that recognition to yourself, pat yourself on the back. And I'll give you that recognition too. You did a great job. You did your best, right? So really surrender to the whole of the circumstances, follow your happiness. You've been putting the work in for something that you just haven't seen turn out the way you want it to. And you really are being asked to cleanse that from your space at this time. because that's, you know, if you're continually putting into something and it's not bringing you happiness, well, you're literally, quite literally, working for your own unhappiness. You're working toward your own demise. So stop pouring into the pots, the cups, the areas that, you know, aren't fulfilling for you. And you need to cleanse that out of your space at this time. That's all I have for you.
Thank you. I just put in, please share the show. We have plenty of time to do readings. Also, tell us what's in your cup. What are you drinking? I already took cards for the next person. So let me get her up here.
Okay, lovely.
Sister girl. Hi. Okay, I've already got cards, so I'm going to go ahead and do your reading. I do feel like you're all about right now kind of, okay, what's going to happen? Let me see I'm waiting on something. I'm waiting on the world. I want to see what's going to come in. I also get you a little bit stuck, the energy crossing you about really making decisions or making a move. Um, so we don't want that. Talk to your guides and say, I want to go forward. I want clarity. You guys, you can always ask for gifts from the other side. And I know for me, you know, they came in after a near death experience, even though I was psychic all my life, and then they continue to come in. So ask for it. Put your arms out there and say, Spirit guides, bring in clarity. I want that gift of clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I do feel like that you have a need to talk to your guides and say, let me know what's going on. Let me see. Let me make good decisions and can see what's going on in my life and all of that, because I get a little stuck. I do have a person that comes in. This can be you or someone that's coming in the future. I get a strong woman, very Libra-like, very much the leader, intelligent, capable, could do just about anything, but she has a justice theme of what's right and wrong. So she would excel in anything from clergy work to you know, being a judge. So I get very, very good, strong personality here. So these are the best people to have as friends, but this could be you. Do you feel like you're that way? I do feel like you found out that money was going to come in on a regular basis with the potential to grow, but I think that's going to be a while because they show me that you're just making money from whatever you do to work. There's where the money's coming from. I do feel like some good news is going to come in as well as a great idea. And I think that you're going to jump on it, successfully implement it. And that's going to take you in a new direction and right to a career offer. Okay. I think that you're going to have to think that over. What do you really want to do? Do you want to accept that offer? But I do feel like it's a solid one. In order to make the decision on this offer that comes in, do seek the counsel of others. Ask people. Now, if it's a professional thing that you're deciding on, go up to the professional people and ask them. Otherwise, you can ask your girlfriends. But seek that counsel and opinions of others. That's going to help you decide. But I do feel like you have a solid career offer coming in. And that's what I have for you.
All righty. I love it. So, sister girl, I've got here, you're seeking the truth. You're seeking clarity. You're wanting to know information that's been missing. So there's a storyline here I'm seeing, and there's parts missing, and you really, that's either there's two things that's either happening. These parts are either filling in right now and you're figuring it out and it's coming to you, finally coming full circle. I think that's more of the case, or possibly you're seeking that information and it will come to you, because you've got the world here to follow it up. So the world is when everything comes full circle. It's the end of a cycle. It's the closing out. It's the last card in the major arcana. So there is something that comes full circle here that you see that you finally wash your hands and are done with, because you've gotten the information that you were looking for. Now, it's time for you to manifest something new into your life. And this has to do with your foundation. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles here, possible money coming in. Also, 10 of Pentacles. So you need to look at your foundation. You need to look at what are you committing to in life? Where are you putting where are you committing your time to? You know, if we don't commit, then we can all say and understand and know from experience that if you don't commit yourself to something fully, it's probably not going to turn out the way that you really want it. So, you know, throw yourself all into something. I get here that there's really, I have two crystal cards here. They're both green. They're both very similar green. That corresponds with the heart chakra. So I get that a lot of this message is weighing, it's in your love sector, or it's something that has tugged on your heart, has hurt you. And really, you're kind of just, like I said, washing your hands down with it. Everything's coming full circle. You're figuring things out. Or if you haven't yet, that's coming. But you need to focus on your foundation. It kind of knocked a leg out from under you, and you just need to get stable again. It's time for you to focus on self. You've got the Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles talks about hoarding materials. It's like mine, 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 mine. And that's not necessarily always good. But in this spread, I'm seeing that it's more of, it's not like you're greedy, mine, mine, mine. It's more of a, you know, I haven't taken account of what's mine really, and everybody's been walking all over it and just freely grabbing, and like, I can't do that anymore. And so this is mine and I'm protecting it. That's the energy I'm getting here. I'll read you your two crystal cards here. You got calcite. So calcite, positioning the stone in any room or on your person clears all negative energy and washes away bad vibrations. Filled with powerful, positive energy, this stone stimulates your muscles and brain, making you feel more energetic and clear-minded. So you have a lot, like I said, going on in your head. You're trying to just get the clarity that that you've been looking for. And again, I believe that's already come to you. So you might be smiling right now. Veracite, a rare stone. This beauty comes in many different shades of green. Placed under your pillow at night and used with daily meditation, this stone brings peace to one's mind. So again, a need for peace. It can calm racing thoughts that keep you awake at night, best when used as jewelry or just hold over your third eye for a look at your past lives. Okay, so that's interesting. Again, I think getting your foundation in order will really give you a sense of where you're headed. And I think maybe if you want to look into your past lives, you know, Debbie does those as well. So you could talk to her about that.
You're always fun. I got a present last night. I went out of town, and we have that, you guys, the shooting stars are out, right? The meteor storms. And I had one shooting star came out, and I wished on it, came out and burnt out in front of me when I was driving. It was really neat. But I was given this little witchy hat that my sister's friend made. And but there was something in it. And I have the great big one of this, but I got an opalite. And
Okay.
we love the opalite. They look like an opal. They are man-made, but you know, you can use anything and set intentions and use it in divination. So I thought that was really cool. I love my crystals.
Opal's my birthstone.
Oh, wow. I do have some opals. I went to, you know, it's not a secret that I love those thrift stores. And so I got a wonderful ring of blue opals. And the thing is, they knew what it was, but they only had $10 on it, was real silver, opals, and amethyst.
Oh, wow.
I know. And it's a turtle and really neat. And I'm like,
For $10?
well,
That's awesome.
$10, and it's $9.25 silver. I was like, wow.
Oh, that's
That
awesome.
was neat. Those are, yeah, and you know, it's what they're asking for, and you question, and they've got it on there. They know what it is. Like, okay, it's a blessing, one of those blessings that comes. Erica says that she has a date tomorrow, but not into it. Sometimes just go have fun or don't go.
So why are you going? Yeah, why are you going if you're not into it? You don't have to go.
Yeah. Okay, Kimmy, I'm going to get your energy.
Fluid Friday, everybody. What's in your cup? Don't forget about Fluid Friday. All right, Kimmy.
Okay. And everybody, remember you can tip Matty Tarot, and you can do it in one of those links that are scrolling, and there are live links in the description. You just have to click on it, and it'll take you right there.
All right, Kimmy.
If you haven't subscribed to Matty Tarot on YouTube, please take that link that's scrolling, go and see him after the show, and give him a little like there, a little subscription, and we'll get him built up. And then you also know when he's going, you know, he loads something up to his YouTube.
Yes, yes, yes. New videos coming soon.
And Matty, you're Tarot, you're into astrology, right?
Yes.
There you go. Lots of good things.
Yeah, I do general readings on my YouTube based on your sign, and if you know your chart, you can. I do the sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So, if you're into astrology, you'll know what all that means. But essentially, any of those readings that correspond with your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign should resonate with you. And I do 2 a month for every sign. And I haven't done them in a while, but I am getting back on that, and new videos are coming soon. So I'll be regularly doing that again. So yes, please do subscribe.
Awesome. Kimmy, I feel like that what you're manifesting, what you want is your desires. And that this is good. When we know what we want, we feel it, we're bringing that in. You do have the Hangman card crossing over you in temporary energy. So this is that card of destiny. So what may be coming in is things that you ask for. Okay, I want this and this and this in this lifetime. You may be getting some of those things in. Your cards generally are good, but I have something that I do need to talk to you about. In the future, they're saying to hang in there. Things are going to be really great, but hang in there and have hope and courage no matter what. Also to manifest, and also to talk to your guides and your angels. And I do want to say, no matter what, have a positive attitude. Okay. If there was any kind of glimmer of love or something, this shows me that there was something maybe in the past. Okay. Don't have anything going forward, but I have some great cards saying you're going to get a wish come true. Something that you want comes in. I get you working along other people, dealing with people very well. I also feel like if you manifested, you can manifest something big in. So do use the law of attraction. Also, some money's going to come in. Maybe that's what you're manifesting, but there's some money coming in for you. Now, the card that I'm concerned about is one of fears. So be strong, face your fears, because I do feel fearful over something. But you have good cards here. You have the card of talent, of doing something really well, getting some emotional joy and success from something you do well. Maybe you're going to be celebrated like, look what Kimmy did. This is great. So I do have that on your path. But your ultimate outcome card is kind of going along with the flow. Whatever's good for everybody's good for you. We don't want any friction, and we just kind of want to flow. Do know when to stand up and to do something or to fight for something or whatever. But for now, if you want to go with the flow, it's okay. And that's what I have for you.
All righty. I'm pulling one more card because I just want to clarify something that came out here. So
I took one extra too.
Yeah. Maturity. Okay. Well, that gives me all I need to know. So this is a similar message to the one that I believe it was either 2 ago or the last one, but you are you're kind of keeping to yourself and taking inventory of not necessarily physically or in the physical world, but you're kind of taking inventory mentally of what's yours, what's not yours, what emotions belong to you, what emotions don't belong to you, what responsibility, what things can you take accountability for, what can you control, what can you not control, things that are within that circle, within your circle, without. So you're kind of taking all of that into consideration because you really want to have a sense of loyalty in your life. Maybe something happened that was broken, but I do see here there's a reason to celebrate. So this is either one of two things. Someone close to you is either getting married, or maybe there's a celebration coming within a family, like a family reunion or something of the sorts. Maybe you're seeing a family member you haven't seen in a long time. But either way, this could also mean that there was what you thought was a stable relationship that got rocked. But there's a new beginning coming for you this coming year. The situation that passed that kind of made you decide to kind of take inventory of everything and kind step out of your comfort zone really brought a lot of maturity to your psyche, to your mental, to your emotions, to the way you look at things. It brought you a lot of maturity. It brought you a lot of wisdom. And I think that if you're not seeing it right now, you will look back and be thankful for certain things. That's always crazy to say when it's in the moment and we're feeling so emotional from what happened or something has hurt us. But, I find that when you're going through it and you're really down and out, if you get to a point and you look back and you'll realize that the most pivotal, transformational, and profound moments of your life were surrounding the pain and the hardships that you went through. It's always a turning point. So that's how we grow. Unfortunately, here on Earth, we grow through pain. That is the catalyst, and we have to learn how to release it. We have to learn how to overcome it and turn our pain into our power. So you are on track. That is your inner guidance message wants to say you are on track. Okay. You have to have a willingness. So keep this willingness. Don't ever give that up. You have to be open and willing to receive. The secret to getting everything you want in life is to be willing and open to receiving. So maybe go be with nature, it's saying. Maybe go for a walk. Maybe go to the lake, to a pond, to a park. Just get out of the house as much as you're able. Get some fresh air. And most importantly, I think this is the most important message here. Stop identifying with it. Stop identifying with it. We do this thing where we say, I. So I'm sad. I'm angry. I'm. That is not what you are. That's not who you are. That is a feeling. Feelings are temporary. No feeling lasts forever. They flow through us. So you feel sad. You feel angry. Stop identifying with the bad things that happen in your life. Stop identifying with your pain. Stop making it a part of your identity, because before you know it, you get to a point where when you try to release all that, then you feel so empty and you have no idea who you are, because your whole life you've identified with your pain. So when you're trying to get rid of it, you feel like, well, who am I without this pain story? And it's so weird. It's a subconscious thing. We hold on to it. And so stop identifying with the pain. Say, I feel instead of I am. That's a very quick, simple way, not quick, but a simple way to get started on that path of no longer continuing to identify with your pain. You do get something you desire, though. This is really nice. So this new beginning, I was saying, the Fool here, the new beginning, on this journey, you feel a sense of renewed faith. You have a new beginning, a new experience, a new path in front of you. And this leads you right to your desires. The Nine of Cups is a wish come true. So I, am not sure exactly what that is, but I'm sure you do. But that is in your future here, and that's all I have for you.
That's great. That was wonderful. So you guys, we're going to probably do a few more readings, but we are going to be here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Monday is Mystery Monday, and you can ask us whatever you want. What's Wednesday, Matty Tarot?
Wednesday is Wisdom Wednesday.
Oh, we're going to give you messages from the other side, I bet. And then remember Fluid Friday, and you need to tell us what's in your cup if you haven't. Okay, there you go. Oh, I bet you that's good. I'm going to grab, and if we don't get you, I'm really sorry about that. We can't get to everybody, but just come to us on Monday and say, hey, I wanted to get one Friday and I didn't get it. And I'll grab you and we'll give you a reading. And Karen, let's see, Karen, I already have your cards down, Karen. So I'm going to start. You know what, Karen? When I get this card of talent and it comes down first or it comes down fourth, then I take notice, because this usually means that you do have a talent. And I feel like you get such great vibrations and great things from this talent, makes you very joyful, but you do something really well. And so I've got to tell you, a lot of times when I have it first or fourth, I ask, okay, are you a celebrity? Are you, are you an actor? Are you a singer? Or whatever? Are you noted? And because this is an important place and it comes down right for you. So I feel like there's something you really do well. And I love that. The energy crossing over you is all about family or happily ever after. That's my card, family reunion or whatever. Sometimes people are thinking about marriage or whatever, but you've got this great energy of family relationship over you. I'm going to tell you, you can watch in your house, but you have some time of paranormal activity that's going to be starting significant. I see this coming in the future a bit. So it's okay. And you can always get a hold of me. But they're telling me that you're going to be communicating and having some things maybe moved in your house. And it's okay. They want to show you that they're listening to you and they're there. And so always ask for good spirits, to be around you. But I get more communication with the other side, maybe more messages coming in, a little bit more intuition, bump up in that. So very good. It does show me that you've been juggling money. So always manifest for money. I do feel like you're going to get something that you want. I think something that you worked on and you built is going to finally pay off. I do get that you are going to be able to plan more of your future and what you want to do after that. But you're going to get something. Money, I get good news of money. And I want to talk to you about, because I really feel like we're talking about business a lot here and work. I do feel like there's something in the past that you had an idea or something. That might be something that you need to resurrect, because it may be a really good thing for you. Maybe it wasn't the right time in the past, but bring it forward. So an idea from the past. And from that, I get happiness, success, and a career offer. So a different way, opportunity with a career. That's very good. I don't think this is a healing path coming up, more than I think that you might take a short trip, not outside of the country in which you live, but I think there's a short trip coming up. And that's what I have for you.
All righty. Just a second more. Okay. All right. So, Karen, I have a rather, what I personally find to be a difficult message to communicate. However, I don't like to make accusations or anything. I don't like to, let this be, because this could mean multiple things here, but I'm going to say the variety of what it could mean, and whatever resonates with you, take that. So if you're seeing somebody who has a partner and you know about it, you need to stop doing that and immediately. If you are seeing someone, they might have a third party, and I think you might have an inkling about it. Either way, there is some sort of passion here between two people that is happening, but I'm getting the stop card and the caution card. So you need to be cautious about this situation. This could be somebody close to you as well. Maybe, it could potentially be, maybe, about a friend and you don't think the person they're with is very good for them. That could be it as well. But however that resonates for you, just there's caution and stop. That's the main messages here. Caution, stop. Okay. You've been very giving recently, so that's very good. And you're using your wisdom and the knowledge you have, and you're passing that on to others. So that's good. You might be in a position of teaching, or maybe you're training somebody in a profession, and that is nice for you. But you have a lot of determination here. I'm just seeing that your anxiety, there's something making you anxious, whether or not it's the situation I was just saying, or I was saying right before, or the one I was just saying with work. But something's causing you a lot of anxiety, and that anxiety will be the reason for a tower moment, and it can be avoided. I'm getting here, if through determination, through focus. So shifting your focus, battling that anxiety. I'm very anxious myself, so I understand it's not that easy. But typically, you know, there's this great saying: we'll face thousands and hundreds of thousands of problems in our life, right? But most of them are just in our head and aren't actually happening. So, you know, we are worry about something, but you don't cause a tower moment for yourself. And a tower moment is when everything seemingly is chaotic and falling apart around you. So it can really feel like that if you have anxiety, and it can really feel like that's what's happening. A tower, though, is something that is for spiritual good, and everything falls apart so something better can come together. So it has to be cleared out in order for something better to be built in its place. You know, that's how anything works. So it's just a process of transformation through chaos and destruction, but it's sacred chaos and destruction. And it doesn't need to be as bad as it seems. It rarely is. So that's all I have for you today. That just really really focus on your anxiety and where you're putting your focus, because it's an unnecessary tower moment that doesn't need to happen, you know, and you can definitely control that.
Thank you, Matty Tarot. Um, you guys, we're getting going down a little bit, getting close to our hour. I think we're just over it a little bit. We're going to do Mary Samantha. We thank you guys so much for being here. And please, if you haven't subscribed to Matty Tarot on YouTube, please consider going and doing that. We're going to be here Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific for a whole hour. Come early to make sure that you get in and get the readings. Well, Mary, I already have cards down for you. I want to tell you, I want to say offer, 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 because I feel like you're all about and not wanting to manifest some kind of offer in. I get the strength card and you facing fears and being strong, and I love that. But I feel like in the future you are going to get an offer. I don't see you taking it though. I feel like it's going to be good, but I'm unsure that you're going to decide to take it. I feel like you just recently did get something by networking or whatever you do. I feel like something came in for you. Very, very good. So you're waiting for a certain amount of money, and I feel like you're going to have to wait for it. And I feel like you're going to have to manage your money and budget it and sit on it and watch your spending now. I get that you're super responsible. When I get this card, I tell everybody I'm pasting this wonderful label on your forehead of being responsible. I feel like you put a lot of hard work and effort into what you do to get your success. The other side is saying, hang in there. Things really, they have things that are really going to be good for you in the future. Have a positive attitude and just go forward. I do want to tell you, I get a little bit about waiting on something. Um, Waiting for results, waiting to see what's going to happen. That's okay. I do see a party for you coming up, a very good reason to celebrate, a very good party. Sometimes this is my engagement card, by the way, but I feel like we have a really great reason to celebrate coming up, and that's really great. And that's what I have for you.
All righty. Okay. So I'm going to pull one more card, just a second. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so here's what I have for you, Mary Samantha. you feel stuck, because yes, you are waiting on something. You are waiting, and like Debbie said, offer. Maybe you're waiting on an offer. Maybe you're waiting on news about an offer. Maybe you have been trying to manifest something, but you just feel kind of you're tired of waiting, and it's kind of overwhelming. Also, you kind of feel like you need to go after the things you want and be more courageous, or more how do you say, more assertive in that regard. So you're being told, I have here, get what I want. So if you want to get what you want, Mary Samantha, you need to walk away from what you don't want. So I know it sounds so simple, but it's not so easy in our day to day and the circumstances and the people we're surrounded with, and whatever we got going on. It's not so easy. I understand that, but I like to say things aren't easy, but they are simple, because it is that simple. To get what you want, you need to walk away from what you don't want and stop accepting that. So go toward that. You will be given a fair chance here. I do have the Six of Pentacles, so there is fairness. There is some sort of receiving, but it's going to be, something's going to be given to you. Okay, so is it true? Yes, it is true. The people around you, though, aren't so innocent. So if you feel this stuck energy, the Two of Swords energy, if you feel stuck, somebody else is pushing against. So if you're moving forward with this force and someone else is moving this way with the force, then it creates a stuck energy. And sometimes it's our own self that's in the way, but I'm not getting that here. I'm getting equal force of from different outside of you. So just walk away from what no longer serves you. Okay, you will receive your gifts here. You'll gain a new perspective. What you don't see coming is a complete new perspective, and the release of something. So I can confirm here that you do need to release something in order to get what you're looking for. And then you got your crystal card is amber, and it's actually not a crystal at all. It's actually fossilized tree sap, and not technically a stone. Amber has been on Mother Earth for thousands of years. Its warm, fiery color brings on feelings of peacefulness and inner warmth, and it has a grounding energy that helps you look inward. So you need to ground yourself and firmly plant your feet, and go inward. Understand you have what it takes, and you're going to get what you want, but walk away from whatever it is you don't want. Okay, that's all I have for you tonight.
I want to tell you some feedback. Kimmy sounds great. Thank you, Debbie and Matty. I understand 100%.
Oh, I love it.
I wanted to. We have somebody named Giant Planet that asks if they can ask a question, and they feel it's important. The thing is that we do have to, try to stay cut off when we can. And we can't give a reading to everyone, but next time, please come in and just post your question. This is to everybody that sees this. Yes, Matty?
On Monday, it's Mystery Monday, and I have the pendulum. So if you're looking for a yes or no definitive answer, we'll have the pendulum on Monday and be able to answer that for you.
Right. And so we can't get to everybody, but your secret is when subscribe, so you know when we go live, and then immediately put in your question. So you don't have to ask, could you have one, or get on the list. Just go ahead and post your question. And then, after we get done with what's in your cup and things like that, then we will start going and answering your questions. And we're really happy to do it, but we can't do everyone. But thank you guys for sharing and caring. Again, subscribe to YouTube, Matty Tarot, and let's get his subscriptions way up there. And okay, wait a minute. Let's do this. Okay. Giant Planet wants to know if they should follow the path of training to be a medium. I can do this.
Okay.
Matty, you can talk or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some cards.
Yes, I will pull some of these the prism cards that I have.
And I'm very honest about this because I teach people. And so I may tell you yes or no. So we'll go. I need to see certain cards. So, and I am the psychic for the psychics, by the way. So let's see.
Oh.
I guess a lot of people train. You would take classes. It's such a natural thing, though. Psychic development classes are good, though, because you have to learn that you can do it.
Yeah.
Once you get that confidence, there you go.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I used to always deny, or well, not deny, but I would always like joke about it and say, oh, it's like if something would come out the way I said, I'd be like, people would be like, how did you know? Or like, whoa, that was weird. And I'd be like, it's because I'm psychic. And they'd be like, haha, I'm just kidding. But like one day I eventually was like, I'm not kidding. I'm going to stop saying I'm kidding. I started just, and I was like, I'm psychic.
There is that time, and even when you find out you know, then you have to go through that threshold of, do I make it a business and get paid for it?
Yeah.
You know, it's there's steps to getting where you want. And for me, once I know people are really good, then I'm like, then let's do it. I'll teach you to do this and broadcast or whatever it is, and practice and make this business go. And I love that. Oh, great. Okay, hold on just a minute. All right. Okay.
I'm curious to see if our messages align. Debbie, I want you to go first, and then yeah.
Okay. I want to tell you that I get it very much entrepreneurship with you. So I do feel like you would want to get going and make this a business and all of that. I do get this energy of an investment over that would pay off over time. Slow growing, but money's good. I want to tell you in the future, I do get like a celebration or a wedding or something for you coming in. I also in the past feel like either engagement or a party in the past here. I'm kind of going fast. So I think that you're going on some kind of trip or really ready to get going on this and have everything come in for yourself. Like I want to start now and I get all my stuff. I want to get all these desires. I'm going to go on my way. You have the Hangman card. So there's our big card. So when we talk about doing mediumship, this is a card of destiny. And so with the other cards that I get, it shows me that it's part of your soul contract. Okay. This path is part of your soul contract in this decision. But I'm going to tell you, I feel like it takes you to sit down yourself and to get the pro con and to see if you and Matty Tarot, there you are, and to see if you really want to do this, because it's not really within me, but I will tell you something in a minute to tell you what to do. I really want to see the High Priestess card. That tells me that you have the talent, and I don't have that card. However, you have this big card of destiny. And so I feel like it's up to you to sit down and you to sit down with your little pen and list and go, am I good? Would I want to do this? It needs to come from you. Usually I sit down and say yes or no, and this is why, or yes. But you have this big card here of you're on this soul path. I think that you have to get to that point where you go, am I going to do it? And look at yourself and look at your life and say, is that what I want? Okay. And I'm going to tell you, and you can get the ear of really good, viable, certified, or not certified, but viable psychics. Okay. You can get their advice on this, and they'll tell you it's hard to make a living. I'm blessed, but I've been in it for a decade, and all of that. You have to look at all this stuff. I'm going to tell you, I believe you're going to make the right decision. Okay, absolutely strong on this. You have this card, and it is the 8 of Cups, right? I got to make a decision. These are the big decision in life, and with it being the Hangman card, it is sincerely a big decision for you, but I'm going to say in this time, I'm not making it for you. And I really want to see the intuitive cards, and I have 2 of them. I don't have it. But, and this thing does bother me to do training, because I think you just live that way and start gaining confidence in what you tell people. You know, you're going to know from validation. But with these other cards, it means you sit down and you look at it and you make that decision. And I believe you're going to come to the right decision for you. Okay. And that's what I have for you.
I love it. Yes, I have pretty much the same message. Giant planet, you stop right now. You're being asked to stop and focus on your peace. This won't bring, and I don't think you think this, but it won't bring you peace. Again, I don't think that's what you're seeking it out for. I think you're genuinely interested and you enjoy it, and it's something you want to do. But what I'm saying is it's not the time yet to go exactly down that path. So there's to stop, focus on your inner peace. There's some growth that is needed, okay? Because something that is within you about sadness is creating disruption. And this will make it really hard to receive those messages. It will make it really, we as humans, we do this thing. It's very natural. I was talking about it earlier in the show. Projecting. We project. We don't even know we're doing it sometimes. And we really got to get a good handle on who we are, what our emotions are, what's going on inside of us, especially in our subconscious, because we don't have access to our subconscious. We kind of have little windows where we can peek in, but you can't, the human mind is phenomenal at lying to ourselves. So we will tell ourselves things, and they're just, that's not. So you really got to get a good handle on that. Something about sadness is causing a disruption for you. That so that you need to grow in that area and focus on your peace and kind of get a good assessment of what is yours, what's not yours. That way, when you're going into readings, or I don't know exactly how you're going, what path you'll take if you'll do readings. But my point is, when you're working with others, you'll know very, very, very clearly when you're projecting or when your mind might be saying something and you want to say it to them, but it's really that's like, no, that's your biases, that's your expectations, that's your way of thinking, that's so you got to be able to separate that out and to be able to give people accurate readings and not be putting your own judgment onto it. So, and it's very simple to do. We don't even know we're doing it sometimes, but that is a very crucial first step. So yes, it's in your future, not right at this time. Maybe focus on a little bit more of introspection and personal growth beforehand.
What I'm getting, because I took 3 extra cards, is to talk to others about this as a career and wait on it, because I do feel like that you would quit. If you did it now, I think you'd be done with it. So wait, okay? That was great. We have new people coming in, but we are all, 25 minutes over the show. And we will see you guys on Monday. Please go to Matty Tarot on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Let's get that built up. As a community, we can do that. We give free readings if you want to donate to either me or to Matty. Matty's scrolling little thing is there, and you are so welcome. We're getting thank you. And also we have live links in the description to give tips if you want. But otherwise, we're happy to help and to give you this advice. And so Matty Tarot, we're going to sign off. So I'm going to give it to you.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us this Fluid Friday. It's time to go. My drink is empty. No, I'm kidding. No, we're definitely over the hour, but we'll see you on Monday for Mystery Monday. If we didn't get to your question, please tune in. We're going to be having the Pendulum and Debbie with her lovely tarot cards always. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, you guys.